What's up, besties, and welcome back to another episode of Show Me the Monet. And today I have such a treat for you guys. We are going to talk about skin care, and personally I'm going to show you how I went from looking like this to looking like this. Now, if you remember, I was pregnant with my daughter and she tore my face down. By the time I had her, and even a little while after that, I definitely had problems trying to clear my face. So you guys won't believe the one product that I used that really cleared my face super fast. Stay tuned because we're gonna jump right in.
I'm looking for a dime, that top of the line. Cute face, little waist with a big behind. I need a dime, that top of the line. Cute face.
Before I even start, I want to talk about how I went to Family Dollar and look what I found. It's gorgeous. I feel like she looks like me when I get all dolled up, and I don't know, it was just calling me. It was only $5. I could not resist getting it. Like, it is so cute by Interior Designs. I'm definitely gonna put it up on my wall, but I'm absolutely in love with this. Like, you ever know how a picture or anything you see in the store, you just walk by it and you just be like, oh, I really like that. So I had to go back and get it because it was calling me. Like, it was literally calling my name, and I'm definitely gonna put it up today. But I wanted to share this with you guys that Family Dollar, we have some gems. Like, they be having some real gems in there sometimes. I did see a couple of other things that I liked, but this one was really calling my name. All right, besties, so number 6 on my skincare list is the Rolayin peeling solution. I had to look at it and make sure I said it right, but when I was going to buy this peeling solution, I was actually going for the Ordinary brand, but I accidentally ended up getting this one, and I must say it actually did not disappoint me. When I started using it, I didn't really have any drying out or anything that you would expect when you're using a new product. It actually worked out really well. I would suggest using it 1 to maybe 2 times a week, depending on how bad the acne is on your skin, but I definitely will not deter you from a peeling solution. When you're using it, I would say you leave it on for about 10 minutes. I generally leave it on for 10 minutes, and then you can rinse it off your face by throwing water on your face. But what I tend to do, I take a cotton pad, I wet it, and then I just make sure I wipe it all off of my face to make sure that I really get all of it off, because you do not want to leave this one more than 10 minutes. It is a peeling solution. It is AHA 30% and BHA 2%. So definitely 10 minutes, no more than that. Wipe it off your face and then continue on to your next skincare product. All right, you guys, so next on my list is the infamous Snail mucin that everyone has been talking about. And small disclaimer, what works for some may not work for all, but this one definitely works for me. And this is the Advanced Snail 92 all-in-one cream by Course RX. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but again, I'm not perfect. Therefore, I'm not sure where I got this from because I actually did not get it. My cousin actually got it for me, and as soon as I find out where she purchased it from, I will leave the link below. But I'm definitely sure I can probably find it on Amazon and leave that link in the description for you guys, so that way you guys can go get it for yourselves. Now, with the Snail mucin, I did see a couple of reviews that have prefer to pat it on damp skin rather than to rub it into dry skin, and honestly, I do feel like that is the best way to use it. Make sure your skin is still a little damp from whatever cleansers or exfoliating that you're doing. Make sure your skin is still a little damp when you wash all of that off and pat this in, and it leaves your skin so silky smooth and glowy. I can almost swear by this product, but again, what works for some may not work for all. So if it does start to irritate your skin, then of course stop using it. But this has been a game changer, and this actually came in my skincare routine a little later than the rest of the products that we're going to talk about, but I'm definitely happy that I started using this product. All right, guys, next on my list is of course the Ordinary, and this is the Niacinamide 10%, the zinc one, and this is for high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. Now this one I also do swear by. It is in my everyday skin routine, the morning and the nighttime, only because of that blemish correction that it does. It's definitely brightened up all of those dark spots, and like you seen in the picture, and I will put the picture up here again, those dark spots from when I was pregnant, when I say started disappearing just like that, when I started being consistent. I absolutely love the Ordinary products. And I actually had another one, but I ended up throwing it away because since I wasn't consistent, it got a little old. But this one I definitely have to keep on my list every time I go shopping, because this will definitely take you a long way. Next on my skincare list is CeraVe, and I love CeraVe products. This one is the daily moisturizing lotion, and specifically this is for normal to dry skin. So they have the different kinds, like if you have oily skin. I don't really tend to have oily skin. My skin is usually fairly dry, but this is always helpful because it definitely feels like my face is moisturized. I don't have to worry about applying lotion multiple times a day, and either way you probably shouldn't be putting like scented lotions on your face anyway. Make sure that you're getting a moisturizing face lotion. But I got the small bottle, and the small bottle actually has lasted me, I want to say, about 6-7 months now. I've definitely been using this for a while, and I still have a lot in it. But this one, CeraVe, their products is always definitely a go-to. Definitely give it a try. Again, I always will be linking all of the products I talk about in the description, and you will find it on my Amazon storefront, so that way you guys can click right on it and go check it out. I also wanted to mention that this is usually, at least for right now, it is the last product that I use on my face before I start my day, because I do need to find a good face sunscreen to incorporate into my routine. I haven't found a really good one that I want to try yet, so if you have any suggestions, definitely leave those in the comment section as well, so I can give them a try and tell you guys how I like them. And at the same time, while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And also turn those notifications on, because we've been consistent lately, guys, and I feel like that is a win for me. We're getting there. We're getting the groove back. So definitely like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, because I know you guys can use a good skincare routine that you can use every day, at night, going out, when you come back from going out, taking off your makeup. You guys could use that, definitely. So before I jump into my top 2 products, well, yeah, they're definitely both products, I want to give an honorable mention to my lip care routine, because I will tell you what I start with is the Margarita lip scrub from Splash. And I mean, it doesn't really matter what lip scrub you use, as long as you're exfoliating your lips. I would say every day, every other day, make sure you're exfoliating your lips to get off any of the dry skin and things like that. But definitely use an exfoliant on your lips, especially if you have darker lips, and mine's is coming a long way. And if you know what I know, you definitely need an exfoliant. And which brings me into my next product that I found on TikTok, and you guys, it has been a holy grail, the LIPFIDENCE, and let me make sure I got it, Get Lip Confidence, but it's called LIPFIDENCE. That's what it's called. You guys, I also seen this on TikTok, and I was like, I have to try it. It's going to brighten up my lips. I definitely need it. I do have some insecurities when it comes to when my lips get dark, but this, I have to find a before picture and what they look like right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they've definitely come a long way thanks to this LIPFIDENCE. I don't know if you want to call it a lip balm, a lip gloss. I don't really think it's glossy because it kind of dries really quick, and I can even show you how fast it dries by putting it on. and I gotta put on a generous amount. I don't have big lips. I don't have a top lip, most would say, but I definitely put on a generous amount, and I probably use this about 4, 5, 6 plus times a day. Like, I keep this on my lips. If you're consistent with it, you really do start seeing results, especially if you're trying to brighten your lips. I will say I did not find this on Amazon, but they do have a website. Like I said, I found it originally. I seen a couple reviews on TikTok, and then I actually had to go on Etsy to find this, and I want to say I paid $22 for this. And I know that sounds a little pricey for like I guess you would say maybe like a lip gloss or a lip balm, but it's more like a dark lip corrector. Like, if you have dark spots, it's definitely worth the $22, and I still have a decent amount in here for using it as many times a day as I use it. So this will also take you a long way, I promise. All right, guys, I always have to throw in this little disclaimer. Again, all of the products that I'm talking about, what works for some may not work for all. So if it doesn't work for you, that's totally okay. I'm sure there are other products out there that will help you with whatever you are struggling with when it comes to skincare. This is just me telling you guys what has worked for me. And I had my daughter March 3rd of last year, and I really started taking my skincare seriously. I want to say around the summertime. I want to say by September, I really started taking my skincare seriously, because other than pregnancy, breastfeeding could cause pimples, blemishes, dark spots. Breastfeeding can cause those things too. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am still breastfeeding her. So I still have pimples that pop up here and there. I still deal with all of that. And even then, I gotta do better with my water intake. And then on top of that, you guys already know what I got nearby is my coffee, and you know I keep that nearby. So between my sugar intake and my water intake, as you can see, I still have a couple imperfections, but as far as the overall, this was way better than where I started. So as far as exfoliation goes, get you one of these. And this, I promise you, I got from Five Below. You can really go to any drugstore. Like, it doesn't have to be super expensive. A couple dollars is fine. If you use it with a decent product, this will take you a long way as well. It definitely helps with getting like the blackheads and maybe small little pimples. But I definitely use this with my #1 product almost every time I do my skincare routine. I start with the #1 product that we're going to talk about in just a second, and I go in and I scrub with this before I get into all of the other products that we have already talked about. But definitely just get you a face scrubber. Like I said, I got this from Five Below. I can find one on Amazon for you and leave the link down in the comments. But get you a face scrubber, couple bucks, use it faithfully. It will help. You need to exfoliate your skin. Get all of the dead skin off. Exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. I can't say it enough. All right, you guys, we've made it to the #1 product, the wow factor, the one thing that you guys are not going to believe helped me get my face to where it is, minus, like I said, the few blemishes that's going on right now because of my sugar intake and my water intake being kind of crazy. But the #1 product, and please don't tussle with me. Like I said, what works for you works for you. If it don't, it don't. But it worked for me. Try it at your own risk. You ready? This is what worked for me. And this is my second bottle, because the first bottle that I got, I immediately ran to the store. Again, shout out to TikTok, because that's where I got the recommendation from. And I've seen a lot of people not be sure if you use the Dial bar soap or the hand soap. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is of course the hand soap. And this has actually brought my face to where it is today. And I know you're not gonna believe me. Believe at your own risk. But like I said, this is my second bottle. This one actually is the one with the aloe in it. The first one that I got, and make sure it's gold. Let me throw that in there. Make sure it's the gold, not any of those other kinds or scented kinds. Make sure it's the gold antibacterial. It did not dry out my face, especially if you're using like the other products that I mentioned previously. If you're using that after this, clean your face with this, exfoliate with this at the same time. About 5, I would say I scrub for about, I'm not gonna say 5 minutes, I'm gonna say maybe a minute or 2. I scrub all over my face after I put this on with this. And you guys, I kid you not, this has brought my face a long way. The regular one is what I started with. Again, this is my second bottle, and at this point I swear by it, and I'm serious. This was probably the first product I started using. Like I said, again, the regular. This is also really good, and it has the aloe in it, so it's a little more beneficial. It did not dry my skin out. It actually made my face feel really clean. I cannot tell you guys enough how much this has brought me from where I was in the beginning to today. This Dial hand soap. Now use the bar. I've seen people use the bar and it still works for them, but what worked for me was the hand soap. Definitely give it a try. If it doesn't work, then you still got some hand soap. That works. You still got some hand soap to use in your bathroom and your kitchen. You still got some hand soap if it doesn't work for your face. But as far as for my face, I will continue buying this as my cleanser. I promise you that. I'm telling you. All right, you guys, those were my 6 skincare routine products plus my bonus 2 lip products. And I'm definitely gonna find like a before picture for my lips, because these were the most shocking. And I've probably only had this product for maybe 2 to 3 weeks now, and using it consistently, I'm definitely seeing big changes. Shout out to whoever created that product. It's chef's kiss. But again, those are my products. If you like them, definitely leave a comment, give a like, definitely subscribe, because I'm definitely going to be adding more to my skincare routine. Like I said, I need a new sunscreen, or I need a sunscreen to try out. Definitely give me some recommendations. Anything that you guys feel like you want to drop in the comment box for me, definitely leave that. But as always, it was a pleasure, besties, and I will see you on the next episode.
Calling all the cuties to the floor right now. It's a lot of booty on the floor right now. Take it to the bus, we can go right now. We can roll right now, right now. There's some pretty titties on the bus right now.